What's good? It's Chigozy. Monday, March 1st, 2021. And in Gematria, Donald equals 31, Donald Trump 60, Trump 25, and he's his 45th president. And then Sun equals 9, and then Catholic equals 35. So I'm like looking at this, and Donald Trump definitely has to be on the front page about what some latest ritual propaganda stunt he's in. When you write out 13, you get 45, and 45 is the ninth triangular number. So notice how we have 9 life lesson number, 45 date numerology. It doesn't always have to work this way. So 4 plus 5 is 9, 9 life lesson number, 45 the ninth. I'll show you real quick. 45 and 9 have a relation in numerology. The sum of the numbers 1 through 9 is 45. So 45 is the ninth triangular number. Donald Trump's the 45th president. It's the sum of Saturn's magic square. Saturn, the keeper of time. Sun, the keeper of time. Sun equals 9. Time, 25. Trump, 25. Donald Trump, 60. Catholic, 35. Donald, 31. I mean, it's good, Ben. Good to see everyone. Notification coming late, it seems. Yeah, it's part of the YouTube algorithm. They don't notify you right on time. Some people do, but other people you don't. I have no control over that. I'm not an engineer at Google. But good afternoon, all. I hope Donald Trump's on the front page to make this such a good example. Hey, Natalie. Let's look at this. See? Trump unleashes new threat to U.S. democracy. Perfect. You see? And it just again, even if you're super fucking skeptical, say, well, you could have seen it earlier. Well, you guys know my process. I don't. I'm very transparent. Any of it doesn't matter. I show you how in advance you can see the date numerology. This is the same pattern. I say all the time, guys, technically speaking, every single time, the date numerology every day has already been predicted. I'm just saving time. You know what I'm going to say. I've shown this so many times. I don't know what to say. To absolutely exemplify this is by the numbers rituals. I said Trump for sure. I mean, guys, he's not the president anymore. And the title of my video was Trump for sure. And I said, I really hope he's on the front page of the propaganda to just further drive this home. And look at him pointing at you right here in this propaganda by numbers. This is why I say this is a Saturnian actor. This is an actor playing the role of Saturn, the keeper of time, in the mainstream media. Constantly. This is all I've been having the clearest message on this. And to say this is BS, there's something wrong with you. It has to be. This is an actor playing the role of Saturn, keeper of time. And he was the 45th president, Trump 25, Donald Trump 60, Sun 9. Perfect. Donald 31. You see how this works? I mean, guys, the stream's over. Like, we're done. I'm not even kidding. We're done. I'm not sitting here anymore to try to exemplify anything to you, to prove anything to you this episode. We're done with this episode. We're now going to just chill and look at more propaganda. But there's no other example you need to see how this is by numbers rituals. Donald, that's why I'm driving this home so hard. Donald 31. It's March 1st, right? March 1st. Trump equals 25. It's a date with 25 numerology. See? 3 plus 1 plus 21, 25. Donald Trump 60. Reversing and reducing. The 60th day of the year. How do you think I came up with this conclusion? Because of the Gematria. This Gematria is real thing these people are doing. The Jesuits are actually doing this by the code. Catholic 35. Fordham educated Donald Trump. The Catholic 35. And again, he's the 45th president. It was that simple. And Sun equals 9. Saturn, Sun. It's just so stupid. These examples should not exist. And then we're still trying to wake people up to this is what's going on. That's why it's so pathetic. That's why I'm talking so much on this particular little episode. Because I don't know what else to do. I'm trying my best to sell this to you. Like, not using it in a bad way, but like, yeah, sell the conclusion that this is what they're doing. We predicted it. You see it right in the front page. 341, the 13 prime, on 1/3. USA 41 unleashes new threat to American democracy. See, unleashing his new threat by the numbers. And this is shit that all the dumbasses are going to believe. They're going to start believing this. Trump did this, he said this, he said that. Do you see why they think these people are stupid? Because think about it. This is why I think most of these people are just absolutely retarded because they're saying this type of shit. I constantly tell them that Donald Trump's an actor. This is all BS. It's just a play. And they say, shut up with the conspiracy stuff. They say all this dumb stuff. And here's another example of how he's coming out here by the numbers, and they're still denying it. His upcoming June 14th birthday. I mean, the stream literally is over. Like, I mean, I'm not going to end the stream, not goodbye, but I mean, I always say that just to, for anyone's here, if you want shorter videos, you can literally just take the beginning of the video to that part and call it quits. See what I'm saying? That's why I'm talking this way. You could easily clip that part in the stream. When I said the stream's over, you could just clip that and been done. Now we're just hanging out, you know what I mean? Mainstream 105, Zionism 105, Prophecy 106. You know, this prophetic actor. 106 days from his birthday. Also interesting how at 313, that's the 65th prime. I want their propaganda letter. This was 341. And I'm not even saying they're doing 313 with this. Because then when you have to do 3, the, you know, second prime, 213, maybe they're doing that, but and again, 2021, they keep showing him Union CPAC 2021. They showed him there with the 2021. Saturn 21. This is supposed to be Saturn, the keeper of time. I just don't know why it's so hard to understand. Naming his enemies. I mean, yeah, so you see why I'm just not reading this, why I don't care, why I say this is just a wall of BS text. Naming his enemies and a further inflammatory move. Because this is all designed to control your mind. That's the whole entire reason it exists, to control your mind, to lead you down the path of their agenda. It's complete BS. There's no point wasting your time reading it unless you're, you know, looking for clues, decoding it, trying to wake people up. But seeing how he's on the front page today by the numbers, again, that's all we need. Why even read this bullshit propaganda? Look at this, Donald 112. Look at this, and I wonder who that will be. Satanic 122, Zeus Hominum Salvatore 122, with a 112, like Donald. I mean, this is Donald Trump propaganda. That's why today's March 1st. He's here. And they're talking about this 2024 hopeful. See, that's why this is important to read if you have the time, because and I know Zach's been saying this a bunch, and it's a really good. It'll be really awesome. I hope this happens for another good ass example, because I don't care who the fuck's in office. They're all actors anyway. Donald Trump equals 60. It'll be the 60th presidential election, and he'll be the 48th president. I know that we're going for number 47, but what if Joe Biden dies in office? That's what I'm saying. And I'm laughing because I don't think it's a what if anymore of Joe Biden dying in office. I think it's just going to happen. And then today's the 60th day of the year. Irv Cross, yeah, murdered by the numbers. Gematria. Hey, Boxer Gematria. Hey, Boxer Gematria, look at today's date numerology. In case anyone just joined, I mean, this is the best recap for anyone just joined. And I won't do this too often. I'm not going to get annoying, but real quick. Donald Trump, the 45th president. Trump 25, Donald Trump 60, Sun 9, Donald 31. On the front page, as we called out. That's why he's on the front page. Hey, what's good, Jeff Young? Really good seeing you, man. Wingstop is BS on the pricing. 310, 130. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's by the numbers at Wingstop. I've never been there, but I'm sure they're by the numbers. Don't let him take your energy. Yeah, exactly. No, I'm not a Freemason. Absolutely not. No, I'm not part of any. You know, I'm not in any of these groups. I'm not a Freemason. I'm not a Jesuit. I'm Catholic, I guess. I mean, because I grew up Catholic, baptized and everything. But so, say that about me. But I'm not an agent for the Catholic Church. I'm just as Catholic as, you know, your neighbor next door who goes to mass. Well, actually, I don't know if you can say that because I don't do any of this stuff. You know, I denounce being that. But so I don't know. To me, I feel like maybe if you're Catholic forever. Like right once you're like baptized with with their ritual, you're just a Catholic forever. So I don't mind saying that. Yeah, I've been burned, scarred by this gang, and I'm fighting back, waking people up. I'm not gonna deny my Catholicism, and I'll happily speak out against it and say never join the Catholic Church, never ever step any near it ever. Prince Philip moved to new hospital, so this will be fun to look at. Also, Cuomo says he's sorry for comments and agrees to independent attorney to review accusations. This is just so stupid. I say all this front page news like it matters, but it does. It matters to the idiots who love this stuff. But sorry 30. Look at this crap. Sorry equals 31, reversing and reducing, like Donald. See, we got Donald on the front page now. Now we have this actor, this Emmy Award-winning actor Andrew Cuomo saying sorry on the front page. See, in quotes. They use the date numerology to design and engineer the front page. No, not just the front page, but specifically the front page of their propaganda. But all the propaganda you see, well, technically yes, because all the propaganda you see for that day, right? So which is on the front page. And then once the numbers don't work so much anymore for the date numerology, it's not on the front page. And then they bring it back on the front page by the date numerology. So yeah, that's true. They use the date numerology to manufacture the front page, to put all their manufactured propaganda. But if it doesn't come out on the front page, it'll still be by the numbers and by date numerology if it's out that day. That's what I'm trying to say. National Weather Service tells 50 million in Northeast to brace for dangerous winds. So that's the next thing now. Now it's winds. See? Because we're coming out of, December, January, February, winter months where you have a lot of snow because Mother Nature can bring a lot of snow, right? That's what you would think. And now we're in what? April, showers, May, flowers, windy spring. See what I'm saying? Now prepare for all the winds now. Guys, this is manufactured winds. These are winds. They're testing out their new wind turbine experiments probably. And I'm not saying they're using a wind turbine. I probably should have said that so I'm not confusing anyone. But some new wind technology, or I don't use the word new, but some technology they have that they're going to use now. Guys, this is they always do this. I don't remember the last time this gang has said something like this and there wasn't some natural disaster, quote unquote, every single time. So they're foreshadowing, they're telling you that they have this new wind experiment they're going to put out in the Northeast. And it is, Donald 5031, 50 million people on 3/1. And I feel like that's just a pairing. If Donald equals 5031, then other things equal 5031. So it makes you think there's probably a more central even word to this. I don't know if wind equals that, but regardless, there's something they're doing with those numbers. Wind 22, 23, 50. See, wind equals 50. Oh my, so they're still using one of these numbers. Are you seeing this shit? Wind equals 50 using the alphabetical order. W is the 23rd letter, I is the 9th, N is the 14th, D is the 4th. 50. And what are they telling you in this ritual? Northeast could face 50-mile-per-hour winds. See? This is by a numerical system. Why is this so difficult? Guys, that's the entire point of this channel. I'm not trying to show you anything else. I'm showing you what this is and who's doing it. The Jesuit order is putting out numerically encoded rituals, propaganda, weather warfare by a code every single day. You see it again here. I mean, yeah, that's why this is the easiest thing to do. Like, it sounds kind of fucked up, but it is. Sitting here, showing you how the Jesuits are doing this, because they're just doing it. I'm just showing you that they're doing it. I don't do anything special. Say it all the time. It's the most obvious shit. So wake the fuck up. Death 218, federal 138, flood threat for over 20 million. I know flood's at 22.
It is March 1st, 2021, which means winter.
Oh. I need to activate my headphones. I don't even think it matters. You really want to hear it? I'm not even going to listen to this fucker. But just for later. Yeah, we've seen Pedram, Java Harry. We've seen this guy a lot. And don't be surprised. We see this guy a lot. And then in Java, Indonesia, they have the next, big tsunami. This guy, guys, this is how sick it is. Showing us Pedram, Java Harry, all these weather warfare incidents. This could be building up to some bullshit going on in Indonesia later this year or next year. This is exactly how this game, if they were doing something like that, this is how they would do it. And it makes me want to look this guy up now, because it's like, what, third time seeing him, telling you about the, weather warfare from the military. See who this guy's from, real quick. Because his home country, I'm not assuming it's Indonesia. I just see Java in his name. But wherever he's from, Iranian. Oh my god, even worse. Not that not that he's from Iran, and it's that not being an Iranian makes him worse. It's we're already having BS from over there. We just had what the we just shot bombs over in Syria, and they were had Iranian backed people over there and shit like that. They're saying this guy is from Iran. 30. This guy. Hope the guy lives past 42. I know he's born on the 24th of May. Iran 24. You already see it. I mean, it's an agent by the numbers. PJ. His name equals 13168. Like CAA. So it's a big number for them. Central Intelligence Agency. And coronavirus quarantine 68. They're formed in 47, but I know it's just a big number. There's something in 68. Maybe not, but CIA equals 68. That's what I mean. It's a big number. They do things by number 68. So they're found in 47. You got a foundation 47, right? Foundation 47. Just like the first Super Bowl was in the 47th season of the modern era. That's the first Super Bowl. Foundation 47. So, see, this is the problem. But that's why I'm glad. That's why I said the stream's over. That's what I mean. I'm not even caring about the structure anymore. We'll talk about this and that because anyone new here, you should be awake at this point. I'm sorry. The first example, if you didn't do it, then you're just wasting your time. If you're completely new, you've never seen this in your entire life, sure, I get it. But at that, I don't even know though. Even then, it just shouldn't matter because you should be like, statistically, this is impossible. How can I just tell you Donald Trump's gonna be on the front page? Look at this, guys. By the numbers, man. This is an agent. Oh my goodness, man. An agent. By the numbers. Pedram Javaheri equals 131, which is the 32nd prime, born in date with 131 numerology. 131 the 32nd prime, 32 numerology. I don't know what weather equals. I really hope this does not equal 32. I really, really, really hope not. Oh, thank goodness. But honestly, it's, almost as bad. Weather 37. He's 37 right now, and we're having an up in weather warfare. Guys, let's see what happens when he turns 38. That'd be pretty bad. Death claim murder 38, or they start showing you someone else. We'll see what they do. But right now, while he's 37, weather 37, they have him probably at his peak. Java Harry 74. His name even has a 52, like hurricane, 52, like flood, 52 and 20. And it's funny. This is where we're supposed to look at the whole time. Flood equals 20, and that's what they're saying here in this. See, flood threat for over 20 million to Usher. Look how they're doing this. Look, guys. We're gonna have to save this picture. This is insane. Look how they're organizing the Gematria inside their propaganda, inside their weather warfare rituals. And to think they don't do this, you have to have a mental problem. I'm sorry, you have to. There's no other way. Cognitive dissonance, that's a mental problem. But you can't be this dumb. When equals 50, flood equals 20, and look at this, how this is organized. This is not insane. How they organize their propaganda. They always do this. This is the type of stuff I try to really show because it absolutely proves beyond any shadow of a doubt. This is what they do. When you get to stuff like this is where it's beyond, what are the odds of this thing happening on this, the odds are just blown up even more, right? It's just like, not only are they using Gematria, they're like laying it out in front of you in a certain way, right? So wind equals 50 using alphabetical order, and flood equals 20. Wind strong enough to knock out power threatens 50 million people across the Northeast. Flood threat for over 20 million. Flood threat for over 20 million to usher in March. See? Flood 20, wind 50. What are the odds of literally this? Flood 20, reversing, reducing, wind 50. Unbelievable. The only thing that would fuck this up now is for some reason my sound was fucked up or something. But it seems good. Good. Pulled up at 48 viewers. Talking about Donald Trump, yeah. Now we're at 62. Are we gonna get to 68? We're gonna see them cash it at 68. NASA Space Military, yep, all BS. Java Harry 22, yep. That flood number, it's just sick. Wind 22, like Java Harry. Oh, Flood's 2020, excuse me, but 22, 20, using with this guy. Unbelievable. And his birth numerologist is perfect. Meteorologist is the last thing I'll do, and then we'll move on. Look at some TMZ propaganda. Meteorologist, 173 to 40th prime, 65. Okay, nothing too much there with his birth numerology or anything yet. But this isn't enough. And I almost forgot. Born on the 144th day of the year, Jesuit order 144, time 144. Yeah. That's Gematria. That's the I guess again it's things like that. It's why I can see the dumber people will say, "Oh yeah, you're making anything work." Yeah, because it's always working because of the application. But I've gone to Reddit before, literally random Reddit page. We found old school RuneScape. We could barely the one thing we found was the name, the poster. His name equaled the same thing as like OS RuneScape or something. That was it. No, it was better. It was like a 141. Yeah, they both equal 141. That was it. We couldn't find anything else. I mean, I've done A/B testing. I've shown you how this doesn't work. Just doing willy nilly, you just get organic stuff that sometimes works. But as on point as this and making these type of predictions, you can't do that. Just try go on random Reddit because that's or any kind of random thing. But I just do that because they're giving me random subreddits. And sure, you gotta be careful. You'll get a Biden number subreddit. You might get like a Donald Trump subreddit. Obviously, a Donald Trump subreddit will have a lot of Biden numbers content on there because it's about a Biden numbers actor for the Jesuits. You gotta be careful of what comes up. But then still, look at how some people are putting out. There's a lot of agents also on Reddit, right? Reddit's not the best example, but for what I did that time, it was a good example. Lady Gaga, dog walker, describes moment after being shot, thankful to be alive. Look at this. Guys, this is an actor for the federal government. Lady Gaga's dog walker, who was shot in the streets before a couple of her pooches were kidnapped in plain sight, is on the mend and has kind words for his supporters. Ryan Fisher posted an update on his health Monday, uploading 2 photos of himself from his hospital bed. One where he's got a breathing tube in his mouth. The second shot is much more reassuring. It looks like he took the photo himself, and the tube is gone. Ryan started his post with a recounting of his near-death experience, recalling the fact he felt guilty over not being able to protect Gaga's 2 French bulldogs, while a third, their sister Miss Asia, trotted over to him as he laid on the ground bleeding, whom he calls his angel. Angel's at 39. Calling out to help. RF goes on to say this about his recovery. Freemason 96. I'm bringing other initials. I will write and say more later, but the gratitude for all the love I feel from around this planet is immense and intense. Wasted love, right? See? This is energy. This is how they suck in your energy with this type of BS. Why are you wasting your love and gratitude on this actor? This is an actor in costume on a set. This whole Lady Gaga dog shot is a by the numbers ritual. Again, is it possible that they can still dead by the numbers and this guy's working on a need-to-know basis and, they just had him walk the dogs? But again, I feel like they always did things that way. Things can get out of hand more, right? I mean, then what are the odds of always what if the guy just said, "Hey, actually, I don't want to take photos at all," right? This is a really private, I'm embarrassed or something. They never have that type of stuff, and that's why it's hard for me to see things that way. And I just always say these are just actors on a set. I mean, it's Occam's razor. It's the simplest explanation. It makes the most sense because it's contrived BS, right? So to think it's always real though, and everyone's just under complete mind control. Yeah, it's possible. I'm not denying their mind control at all. I'm just saying, it's just way easier to get an actor. I mean, just look at this photo. I mean, this is completely an actor. The photo just blows it away in this case. Warning graphic video showing this is the incident. 222 video, 2-minute 22-second video. There's no sound either. I don't hear anything, so I don't think there's sound, which is good. I can keep talking. This is what? Dude, this is how. Actually, I gotta start over. I don't mean to be annoying. I gotta start over though, because I'm already not seeing anything. This looks so fake. I'm trying to give the benefit of the doubt. I always give things the benefit of the doubt. Try to see both sides, because again, I'm a fair assessor. Just unfortunately, the answer's always the fucking same. Like how am I supposed to make this out? It's blurry. This guy comes out of a car. It's all blurry. It looks like a ghost video almost. You seen guys go watch Slapped Ham. They have a lot of those fake ghost videos. This is how a lot of them get faked because the way the light is, it makes them go in and out. You can literally look, see these ghosts are coming here. Look, this guy's getting haunted. See, now he just goes invisible. See, he's getting haunted by a bunch of ghosts. You can honestly say that shit. He disappears, right? He just vanishes to the thin air. He just turns into some kind of specter. Now look, he's gone. Literally, I'm not even fucking kidding. On those top 10 scary videos, I could literally, I'm not even fucking kidding. I can take this, put some creepy music behind it, talk in a creepy voice like this, and say, and then, he turns all of a sudden vanishes, and then they run away, right? All of a sudden, he just disappears. He turns into a ghost. It's some phantom, and they get spooked and run away. And the camera cuts out. See? You could say this. See? They get spooked and run away because they turn into a ghost. That's how bullshit this video is. That's how BS this video is. It's just beyond fake. This is what we call a beyond fake video. Not only is it fake play, it's just like, look at this. And then it stops there. And then goes. And he gets in the car. He gets spooked up. And they do have him laying on the ground there with the dog there. Oh, then the dog comes out of nowhere. The ghost dog comes out of nowhere. You could have said that shit. That's how fake this is. Unbelievable. This is what I mean when we say we live in a world with the masses are just so stupid. People are actually looking at this, believing it, thinking that this actually is the actual footage of Lady Gaga's dogs being kidnapped. This guy had no control over anything. Guys, the whole thing was fake. The whole fight even looked BS.
I've been shot.
Like, what was
Help
this?
me. We're calling 911 for you. I'm bleeding out my heart, my lungs.
They just show him laying there. Just make it a 2-minute, 22-second video.
My chest.
Like, are they time lapsing it? Like, where's the light? Where's the sunlight now coming from?
Help me. They stole 2 dogs.
Because this is an act.
I'm bleeding out. Oh my god. Please help me.
Here comes someone bringing the Good Samaritan. Watch.
Oh god.
He comes, he stands there, looks. Maybe calls the police or something.
They stole 2 dogs. They're
Maybe
Frenchies.
it's just seeing what time he comes in. Time it shows the guy start walking in. Maybe it's significant, maybe not.
Oh my god.
Right at 143. Scott's rated for ministry 143, but if you see any other 143s,
They stole 2 dogs. They're Frenchies. They're actually waiting.
I don't think it's 144 because I was looking at the 143 and I remember seeing him right at 143. Unless maybe they're trying to get 145. I don't know. Maybe it's not that significant. But I mean, guys, this is all contrived BS. I'm sure it is.
Okay, good.
I hope there's no sound and I was just being punked. See, the everyday mask. And of course, they have this Asian woman in a mask too for the advertisement. Just even more mockery. God, even their ads are just mocking you. And the dogs have been found unharmed. Your chat doesn't appear. Well, you're not blocked. You can't be blocked and be a mod. Which again is another reason why I make people mods. It just filters out all that BS. If you're a mod and then your chat's not still appearing, okay, we're ruling out that you're blocked. We're ruling things out. It just shows more of their BS. I don't know. I can't. I'm not even an engineer at Google. That's the thing. All I can say is the censorship. Because from a web development standpoint, I'm gonna tell you. Because you guys are technically asking the right person, but it's like Google's censoring you. That's my answer. Because technically it shouldn't not be happening. It's not a glitch in the fucking system. It's not being overloaded. Really? You think with 58 people in the chat and the viewers, you think they haven't? Guys, they have this thing ready to take tens of thousands of people in the live stream, at least in the chat. 1,000 people, 10,000 people. You think that it can't handle 50, 60 people? It's not a glitch. It's called censorship. I know you guys know this, but if anyone else just doesn't know. Win and XRP have almost the same Gematria. Ripple 50. Nice. Yeah, exactly. A pretty design on the mask to suck you in. Thanks, Natalie. It's like the same. It's like I would call it with the music. They use the art to suck you in. They give you good music. They give you nice designs. Make you go, oh, this is cool. I'm gonna wear this and have it match with all the stuff I'm wearing. And that's what they do. They look at this and say, oh, this. Well, I'm only talking to my dog today. You know what? Living in this society, I understand you, but you're one of those people. That's just the point. I'm sorry. Most of my peers, because I know a lot of these girls my age, they have that kind of mentality. Oh, I'm just going to talk to my dog. It's because yeah, you're around a bunch of fucking suckers. I understand, but you're also a fucking sucker, falling for all this BS, not doing anything, not caring, calling everyone conspiracy theorists. Taylor Swift, hey Netflix, nice horse shit, sexist joke. Here we have, yes. Look at my title. Look at my title. Donald Trump for sure. Number 13 rituals. See? Number 13 rituals. What's Taylor Swift's lucky number? Right? She's all about number 13. We've proven this. See? Taylor Swift explains why 13 is her lucky number. See? 13. This is I gotta make this up. This is all fact. Because this is an actor. This is her role. Is to have a lucky number of 13. You know? And if you want a little recap, we'll look at her again, see how she's by number 13. But I mean, it's one of the first patterns. I mean, this was on my old channel that they deleted. I mean, this video's on this. This is years ago talking about this. Today is 1/3, 13. When you write out 13, you get 45. So just because, again, not every year you get this. So this year they wanted to make sure you get 13 rituals, like rituals for the number 13. So 13 equals 45. It's a day with 45 numerology. Right? So we have Taylor Swift on the front page of TMZ published today. I mean, this is perfect. You see this? This is called By the Numbers Ritual. This is an actor participating in a ritual. And she does not look okay in this picture at all. It's, definitely doesn't look. I mean, again, I sound like a broken record too. But these people in the mainstream, they all look nasty. This doesn't look like a female. I don't know why people like these people so much. Taylor Swift is picking up the battle her fans started with Netflix. We'll see what Netflix equals. I really hope that it just ends with a 13. I don't want to see any more why this bitch's shit in the Netflix. I'm mincing over my words, but I was hoping this wouldn't happen. I was like, I hope that we don't get Netflix in this fucking 13 ritual. I hope that's the extent of it because I don't be mocked any further. Netflix 99. What did I just write out? See, 1399. You see, guys, I'm showing you an exact specific pattern that the Jesuit order is putting out in their rituals. When you write out 13 using the alphabetical order, you get 99. That's what the Bavarian Illuminati, they said it's found with their 13 bloodlines, 13 families, on a date with 99 numerology. Because they were found what? July 1st? See, not July 1st, May 1st, 1776. I need to slow down. May 1st, 1776. Right? The same year in America, and it's July 4th, 1776. See this? 99 numerology. When you write out 13, you get 99. That's a date with 99 numerology. 5 plus 1 plus 17 plus 76, 99. 13 equals 99. 45, 117. Remember, guess who's going to turn 99? Or maybe she already did. Betty White turning 99 this year. They did it by the number. That's what That's what you know about this. Let you know about this. See, she turned 99 January 17th, and they were doing this by number 13 as well. She turned 99 on 1/17, and they're making a big deal about it. Essentially, that's why they were telling you about it. Not her turning 100 or her turning 98. It's 99. Betty White 99th birthday. You'll just have articles about it. I'm trying to show these recent examples, showing you what they're doing with the stuff. Super C getting here, gonna kill Betty White. See, this is prior predictive programming for her death, obviously, though. Jennifer Love Hewitt here, too. Supposed to be here, getting her drunk killer. See, marking 99th birthday. Maybe we'll see if maybe they did 98th birthday. But did they talk much about it? Sure, Betty White turns 98. Sure, maybe she's getting older, they do. And again, if you're very super skilled at doing it now, again, at this point, I don't know why your brain's still working that way. I've already shown you plenty of examples of how they're doing this. So if you think this now disproves it, they do it every single year. They don't do it every single year. I don't know, maybe 94th birthday? Maybe they have done it a bunch. Maybe every single year they do it. Because she's a celebrity. But guys, I'm telling you, they're giving you so much stuff with this 99th birthday, and if you just do the research yourself, you'll see it. I know you guys who get this are like, yeah, you're trying to. Guys, I know I'm trying a lot hard, but again, I just try to appeal to everyone I can. Anyone who's new, who just always on the fucking fence, because they need people to think for them. It's just That's because I know the world I live in, I know the nation I live in, the corporation I live in. Too many fucking people thinking for them all the time. So again, that's why we have Taylor Swift here by the numbers on this 13 day with Netflix 99. That's why. It's just so obvious, man. It's not even, like, obviously it's not even the word. It's just what they're fucking doing, right, and literally right in front of you. So I guess yeah, it's obvious. Shots at Taylor. She's not I mean, well, this is stupid. I don't even want to read the rest of this. I just want to see how many days from her birthday it is at this point, and move on. 90. Oh my god. This is why I said I hope Netflix didn't equal 99 or something. It's 45 or none of that, but it does. Now I'm just like, because you see how you feel now. You're like, man, these are just on point examples. Like what can I do to really wake people up with these? I'm sharing them with people. Well, yeah, people are waking up. Maybe I should just be patient. But I feel like this. I think we've been patient enough. I think, we should be a little further along than we are right now. Not that we're not trying hard enough or working smart enough. It's just people don't care. Most people don't care about this knowledge, and it's very sad. Taylor Swift equals, well, we'll see what it equals, but she's born the 13th, December 13th, 1989. She's 31 right now, too. She's 31 when this is coming out. The reflection of 13, 1331, your Saturnian connection. Today's 45 numerology. Taylor Swift, 51, 168. Taylor equals 91, the 13th triangular number. So this is what they don't tell you. I've never seen them tell you this. Which is fucking dumb. Because she'll give a whole list. You're born the 13th day of the month, and she gives you the reasons why she likes the number 13. She'll never tell you that her name equals 91, the 13th triangular number. But December 13th till today. $78 days, Jesuit 78, 11 weeks and 1 day. Span of 79 days. I don't think there's any more Netflix numbers here, which is fine. They really wanted this 99 with them. That was like the main reason that they brought him here. Jesuit 78, Society of Jesus 79. Oh god, 41 weeks from her birthday. Okay, man. Okay, I'm going. It's just I'm speechless. 41 is the 13th prime number. Like, are you not seeing what they're doing here? On the title, I literally said number 13 rituals. I put these in my title for a exact reason. So when we're doing this shit live and they come up, you're like, man, that was in the title and it's coming here. That means it's a prediction. That means that he can understand what's going to be in the news without knowing ahead of time. Well, I do know ahead of time, but how does he know ahead of time? Because of the Gematria. That's why I do it. It's never to show you how cool I am at doing this. Guys, it's not a skill I'm trying to boast and say, oh, this is such a cool skill. This is a cool skill to have, right? But it's a necessary skill. I'm doing this to show you that if you can see beforehand how by the number 13, they're going to be putting this actor in front of your face, and how on days when these days come, you'll be seeing Taylor Swift. I've explained this for years. It shows you what they're doing. 41's the 13 prime. USA equals 41. Let's do this real quick. USA 41, right? That's the 13 prime. So today is 41 days from today is 41 weeks from Taylor Swift's birthday. This is 41 weeks from her upcoming birthday. 41 is the 13 prime, right? Okay. Taylor equals 91. The sum of the numbers 1 through 13 gives you 91. See? 13 triangle number, right? Okay. When you write out 13, you get 45. Today's the day with 45 numerology on 1/3, right? You see how these are all coming together? 13 equals 99 as well. That's why she's with Netflix. She's talking about Netflix in this. She's mad at Netflix 99. Again, I don't mean to all these recaps, but when these exact big ass examples, they keep doing 13, 13, 13. I'm going on, keep talking. I'm like, this is 13, 13. These are so clear examples. And they plug in her birthday and it's 41 weeks later. I mean, come on. This absolutely proves like this is why I'm saying if I came here one day and said Gematria's BS, it's stupid. Quit believing Gematria. And I start talking down on Zach and talking down everyone community. If I start doing that BS, that the gang controlled me. There's something wrong with me. and you can completely fucking ignore me. That's why I'm so glad that we're all up to speed. That even if they compromise me, and they, I guess this never happened, right? But let's just say they had some crazy technology to do that shit. I'm trying to show you, fuck what I say. This is what the Jesuit order is fucking doing by the numbers, right in front of your face, every single time. You cannot deny it. I'm going back to the chat. I'm done. I think fuck this. I can't even talk anymore, man. Hey, Sarah. Jeez, man. I need to look at some of these comments, man, because. Hey, Christian. Yeah, like I don't mean to stress this so hard, but I don't know what happened with the ritual. Good. If you're late, well, I think this is an older comment, so whatever I recapped is the ritual. That's it. It's 13 because Taylor Swift. That's her lucky number. This is mainstream knowledge. Her lucky number is 13. She tells all her fans about her lucky number 13. She's born the 13th. Taylor equals 91. The 13th triangle number. I don't think her birth numerology has too much with the 13 else, but let me look real quick. I always forget her birth numerology. I just think it's like the generic stuff they put on their celebrities a lot, which is, for sake of this research, I could call it generic. The American numbers, but no, it's not that. It's different. Why I say what I mean is I know a lot of these American celebrities have like 3250 in their birth numerology. There's numbers for America, for like Hollywood and stuff, but or government as well. Government 133 52. That's just what I mean. Like branding, letting you know who's controlling these people. But don't get it confused with arbitrary. That's not arbitrary at all. It's just, technically, you can call these patterns generic. I mean, they're the same redundant patterns, nothing out of the ordinary, every single time. I mean, they technically kind of are. Which is, again, I don't know why people don't see them. Betty White, probably one of the oldest cases. Yeah, definitely. Hey, Jane. Taylor Swift is a man drag queen. Yeah. So she looks like to me. You guys, I'm glad you guys get it, because I mean, guys, when I explain it this in depth, I hope you can at least like gives you the confidence, and when you share it with people, they can't say BS. That's the whole point. Like this is the whole reason why I click this Cuomo shit. I always look for numbers 39 and 33 with New York, and now this is updated at 7:39 a.m. Guys, this episode has just been insane. That's why I'm talking. This episode's insane. Example after example of just the lowest hanging fruit.
Battle New York Governor Andrew
and
Cuomo.
The craziest thing is I've missed. There's things I've even missed. There's some even low hanging fruits I didn't talk about. That's how it always is. They're always putting these riddles in your fucking face. Sorry equals 31. Today is 3/1. Right? On the front page, I'm not cherry picking this. I'm showing you what was on the front page. They quoted sorry on the front page. And now they're doing truly sorry, which we'll see. See sorry 31. And then we clicked in it earlier, but I never let it load and look at it. But it was updated at 7:39. Wow. New York 39, NY 39, NYC 39, New York, NY 39. See this? It is the Empire State, Empire 39. 39th floor, UN building, George 39, Clinton 39. I mean, come on. This is absolutely by the numbers. Madison 39. This is a 39 state. Look at when they were found. New York, Madison Square Garden. Come on, man. It really just baffled me that I'm actually trying my it hurts. It hurts to have to sell these examples. I know you guys say stop trying. The people who get it will get it, and that's actually very, very true. And you're right. But it's like I'm just trying my absolute best to make sure that no stone, in terms of explaining this, is left unturned. July 26, 1788. Any kind of, this could be in anything, and any kind of cognitive dissonance you might have, I try my best to counter it with my words, right? Because language is the tool we need. New York founded it with 39 numerology, and they're updating it at the 30th minute of the hour. New York founded it with 33 and 39 numerology. New York 33 and 39. That's why I say unsubscribe if you're sick of this shit, because again, I'm not saying give up and don't follow anyone else or anything. I'm just saying, like, if you're sick of my channel and sick of I'm not saying, oh, woe is me. I'm not trying to say, oh, I'm not trying to have everyone say, oh, you're great. I'm not trying to look for that. I'm just literally saying, like, if this is too much BS riddles by the numbers, that means you fucking get it. Now we can take action. When it's time to go to Google, when it's time to go do things and make shit happen, you're gonna be there, not afraid to do things, and not afraid to fight back and change something. That's why I'm stressing this shit so much. Very strong winds up here now. Wow. In Canada too. That's probably where they started. They probably start in Canada, and then, or they probably do all at the same time in a set. Truly sorry, 56. Thanks a lot, Bryson. Truly sorry, 56 is what they had in quotes, as we saw, as I was gonna quote later or decode later, but Bryson did it. Thanks a lot, man. Truly sorry, 56 and 191 and 79 like Society of Jesus. I mean, you see what these people are doing. They tell you sorry, 31 for whatever ritual that is. Sure, it's 3/1. I always feel like there's more. But truly sorry, 56, 191, and 79 like Society of Jesus. God, man. Guys, Bryson is 16 years old and he sees this. Again, that's why I understand. Well, I do understand because I don't even believe, I just know college and post high school life, especially, like that just makes you stupid. I think college makes you dumber. Sure, you learn some things here and there, but like, just the whole experience makes you stupid, and being around all those idiots, if you're not careful, at least. Guys, Bryson, when Bryson was born, or pretty much when I started making music, Bryson was 1 year old. I started, producing music, putting it online in 2006. I guess that's when I kind of say my music stuff started producing. Bryson was 1 year old, man. That to me, it just blows my mind. And now look at him, showing you all this knowledge, showing you exactly what's going on by the numbers. Definitely subscribe to him, Definitely our future, and whatever I need to do to make sure our future is good, and people are learning, I'm gonna do it. Misinterpreted as an unwanted flirtation, the secret society, Illuminati numbers. I think I've talked enough. I think I might have to go to something else, like a photo gallery. I don't think I can look any more of this shit right now. At least this particular piece. I'll go to the chat. I just feel like I talk too much too fast sometimes. So I gotta take a little break. Yeah, Million Human March on Google HQ. And the thing is, again, we'll get people to do it. I hope. I mean, if they say I'm not inciting anything. If we showed up there, we could say, "Hey, stop this." That's we can start. I'm not saying I'm never gonna propose we go there and do anything. I just said we go. We need to do what we need to do. That's all I'm gonna say. We gotta do what we need to do. I'm not inciting violence. I'm not trying to recruit anything for any bad thing to happen. We need to go there and say, as we're customers, right? That's all I'm saying. It's essentially it's a large customer service march. We're the customers. I don't care if you have an iPhone. Google runs iPhone. Oh no, it's not. It's Apple. See, someone's like, oh, someone's trying to get me there. Oh no, it's not. It's Apple. See, no. That's what you're mistaken. Apple and Google are both run by the Society of Jesus. So that means they're both run by the same people. So yeah, they're the same gang. So essentially, Google runs Apple. I don't care if you don't officially see that. How am I wrong? It's run by the same gang. Haven't watched any of those shows since 2013. After doing research on dying rock band members, that was enough to sicken you forever. Yeah. But sometimes that's what it is. You just kind of see it, and you're kind of done with it. Your mom's trying to make you go to college still. I mean, here's my thing. If they're paying for it, I would still say no. I mean, they can save their money, but if they fucking insist and fucking force you to do it, then say, well, you're paying. I'm not paying for it. And they can't make you pay. They're going to make you pay for it, make you get in debt. I mean, if your parents are trying to make you get in debt and student debt, then that's a problem. You got to really, I don't know what to say then. Because why would your parents lead you to, thing is, but a lot of parents do it. They lead their kids to student debt, force them to go to college, and then get into debt and shit. More slavery. He owes $285,000, right? Probably from student loans. College puts you in debt when you could have spent time earning and saving money. Exactly. Med school. Debt is slavery. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like, and the Nelly's right. In the sciences, like certain things you got to go to school for. Like, if you want to be a doctor in the sciences, like they need to see some sort of degree, some sort of thing. So yeah, if that's what you want to do and you like to do it, then yeah, by all means, I'm not telling you what to do what you don't want to do. But if you're trying to do like I would even say certain engineerings, guys, you can be an electrical engineer self-taught even these days. Computer engineer, software engineer, programming, so many things you can just learn yourself. Trading, so many things you can just learn online, learn on YouTube, and make that your career. Welding, anything. A lot of trades. You can go to community college. Yeah, Peter Clinton says learn anything he knows himself. Exactly. Like, why spend all this money in debt going to college? That's why I'll never tell anyone. I'll only tell someone to do that if they absolutely want to. They have a plan. They're aware that they'll leave probably with nothing. But perpetual debt of higher indoctrination. Yep. Yeah. So if just more indoctrination. Because I could never go back to school. I couldn't do the tests, the homework. That's one thing I always look back. I'm like, man, I literally have not missed one day of school since graduating college. I've not missed one day of school, and since then, I tried to go on to get about some biology education. That didn't work out too well, and then I did a boot camp but that thing is going to a boot camp is different. You're learning a skill. I don't mind class and tests and homework if it's like to learn a skill, right? That's different, and those are set up to actually make you learn. You know, yeah, I'd rather teach myself and self educate, especially now. I mean, why'd you want to go to college with all the math and all the BS? Sure, it's online now, maybe, but you're gonna pay for that. That's just the saddest thing, guys. I think that's part of the mockery. In the time of YouTube, we can learn anything online. They're now making you do college online and pay shit ton of money for a piece of paper. How's that not a big mockery? Again, honestly, that's why if I had to do it all over again in this climate, I might just make it worth it. I think chemistry, yeah, like when like Natalie's literally saying what I'm saying as well with the whole thing. Like I think we need a big chemistry lab, and like you need to be like any kind of career in chemistry. They might want to see some sort of thing like that, sure. And you want to be in the lab, be hands on, and doing that shit at home is kind of hard. Sure, that makes sense. But most people don't. Most people aren't doing that. Most people just are going to college because they're forced to, and they don't know what they want to do. Me, I was going to do chemical engineering, but then I saw how cool electrical engineering was because you can make amplifiers, guitar pedals, and stuff like that. That's the stuff I'm into. So like, I studied that. I don't regret it. I mean, I didn't get anything out of it. I feel like I learned more online than in college, but just do your continuing education for your licensing. Felt like school tests. Yeah, that stuff is stupid. You gotta do what you gotta do. I say because I hate the showing up at a certain time to just sit there with a bunch of people you don't really care about, and the class of I hated school, man. Debt equals 13. The Federal Reserve established in 1913. Yep, to organize the debt. I mean, if you consider printing out just a bunch of paper tokens, a bunch is organizing, but yeah, I don't know if that's the right word I used, but school is unfortunately necessary to success for the average person. Exactly, which is it's stupid. We didn't change that. But that's why, guys. Why I preach trading. Sure, trading's not for everyone. I always say I show trading for people that it can be for, because I know there's someone out there that has a better psychology than even me. They have a better. They're more disciplined than even me than I am. I'm not saying like I'm the most disciplined person. I'm just saying since I actively trade, I'm talking myself like that. But they're more disciplined than I am. They have a better skill set for trading. They're just better at trading, but they just don't know that they are because they haven't seen it. So like I show that to people in case that can wake them up to an opportunity. Investing, well, I don't even teach investing really, but I know we're doing a lot of Bitcoin. Someone did mention that too, some crypto earlier, and I was never able to talk about it. But I mean, we can see where that shit is at today. Oh, hey, hey, what's up, Arthur? Your graduation was on June 1st. Graduation 61. Nice. See, I wish I had like such a good. I wish I had such a good like examples like that in my life. I don't have my graduation wasn't on June 1st. I can't do that, but it's nice to have that. Those organic sides. I think the fact that I don't might help in a sense for someone's like, "Well, you're doing anything." Well, that's a good example. Arthur used the example. Someone say you do anything, I'm like, well, here's someone who his graduation was on 6/1. Well, why wasn't mine? And you can't. It doesn't always work that way. But in the media, I mean, come on, look what they do every single time in the media, constantly. Yep, exactly, Clifford. With a pandemic, it's more of a ripoff than ever before. That's the biggest mockery. Big ripoff. Schools teach via pedagogical methodology as opposed to teaching via autodidactic methodology. Yes. From that, I'm pretty sure I understand what you're saying. Like they teach from like this is the curriculum. This is kind of like how we've been doing it this whole time. This is like the core concepts, the curriculum. We're gonna do it this way as we've kind of been as we've peer reviewed and established. First, instead of like just you learn as you go type of thing, hands on. Like, and there's probably a better way to explain the second one. Excuse my ignorance, but I mean I definitely get what you're saying because that's what they have common. They do that to keep everything the way they want it, Common Core, and you know keep the indoctrination going. Slaves for employment. Yep, schools teach how to follow, obey, and never question. That's true. Because when you question, you get sent to the principal's office. When you get reprimanded. You get asked to stay later and talk to the teacher and waste more of your fucking time. Oh yeah, I would happily rather go to trade school. Yeah, trade school is because you're learning a fucking skill that you can just use. You can use to start your own business with and everything. Pedagogical is giving you fish. Autodidactic is teaching you to fish for yourself. Yep. Perfect. That's what I feel like a lot of YouTube is doing that. YouTube is autodidactic. I mean, not everything. Of course, they have pedagogical stuff in there too, but teaching you how to do it for yourself. Yeah, and then the people in your class are amazingly dumb. Yep, more educated can mean more indoctrinated. And of course, if you see through it, I mean, it's not automatic, obviously, but for most people, that they just are asleep. Weapons of mass instruction. A school teacher's journey to the dark world of compulsory schooling. Yep. And he's a school teacher, so he says this is BS. Because your teachers can't tell you how. Well, sure, the cool ones probably tell you how dumb it is, but they can't really be truthful. I mean, guys, if I was a teacher telling you how that they're to be indoctrinated by the Society of Jesus, they'll lose my job that day. That's what's fucked up about it too. You can't even be honest and authentic as a teacher. You gotta be a liar, essentially. You gotta tell your kids, "Oh yeah, today we're gonna learn this crap from the government," but you can't say it's crap from the government. And if you did, you gotta be joking. "Oh, I was just joking, man. I was just pulling their leg." You gotta be like that. You can't be honest. Again, being in the workplace, being in school teaches you how to be dishonest, how not to be authentic. That's why so many people are inauthentic. And again, when I say inauthentic, I honestly mean in a because you can think. I know what you're thinking. Inauthentic means disingenuine, conniving, lying, right? Sure, that is right. But I also mean not like afraid to be yourself because of based on what others and what they'll do, right, and what they'll say. That's also being inauthentic. Like walking it, yeah, guys. I'm not calling it being on YouTube. I kind of have to be sometimes because I mean, if they delete my channels, whatever. But the longer I can go on this channel, the better because I'm trying to wake people up. So, but what I'm saying, like that's kind of how life is. Always, a lot of times school teaches how to interact with certain people, but teach you in the ways you probably shouldn't be interacting with them, and with it's just stuff like that. I think you guys get it. School's BS. Thanks for linking this. Because the classroom's a piece of shit. World War II was over in 1945. War, tested, military service. It's about schooling and war. Probably should read this from a different point, but break their spells. Age of Aquarius. The Great Awakening is here. Man, I mean, I wish it was here, but man, my gauge is the people. I mean, the day everyone takes off their fucking mask to say this is BS, and most people just do it, I'll say, okay, maybe we're onto something. But like, as long as I go out and see people complaining about masks and wearing it and harassing me about it, Pierre Clinton says, in this high school, your high school teachers were the best. You went to Mayfield SS and art school in the Greater Toronto area. Mr. Mann was a teacher from Zimbabwe, and he taught us crazy shit. That's awesome. I'm glad teachers could do that. Yeah, I know some people have some really cool teachers. I feel like they're because again, if you're in a lenient school, I don't want to say lenient. Maybe your school wasn't that, but yeah, some people can get away with being themselves pretty much as teachers. But I think a lot of other schools are strict, and there might be other side to that. But that's awesome. You had good teachers for sure. You had an art teacher when you were a kid grade. You had an art teacher when you were a kid, grade 10, told you about chemtrails. Nice. See, those are teachers we need. And that's the thing is, and because he probably knew we could tell the kids this, and I want to go don't tell the principal. Yep, masks, sheep, the COVID, Ovid wearing their masks. Hey, DJ Money, what is their next plan? Well, I will look at the date numerology. I think probably more blackouts, more. I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else they got up their sleeve, but besides the stuff that's already been kind of talked about, just more of the same. But I mean, I guess specifically, let's see, people already. Oh yeah, absolutely. Hey, what's up, Sebastian? People already have a face diaper collection. Face masks are here forever, sadly. Exactly. Nice seeing you, Sebastian. Welcome to the stream. Really glad you're here. Exactly. They have the advertisements. Again, no one's gonna spend all this money on advertisements, revenue. Or not I'm just talking. No one's gonna spend all this money on advertisements, on inventory, on everything else. And then masks are gonna go anywhere. It just makes no sense. But yeah, we'll go to RSR. Let me pull it up so I don't forget. My mind's doing so many things at once. It's just you guys know how it goes with me, especially later to the stream. But yeah, Sebastian, I mean, the best recap I can give you is just Taylor Swift being here. I still think that might be the best example. Sure, Trump being on the front page immediately, as we said, that technically probably is the best one. But I mean, today's a big 13 dates with the 45, and she's on the front page with TMZ with Netflix 99. We were at 13 at 99, just ridiculous. That's kind of why this got done with the Gematria. Okay, look, I think we've seen so many examples. The RSR USD. So right now, this again, it's things are looking good. We saw this kind of in this area. Sure, it did break this zone, but it held this zone, so it still held the overall trend. So one thing you gotta see here is like there's like a intermediate trend and a major trend. So it's all about the strength. This could have formed a low here. Remember I saw this. So this could have been a low way up. You did have warning signs here, but if it done that, it could have just been a stronger trend. It's all about the strength. But because it didn't do that, that's okay. So since we didn't do that, we have this bigger pullback, and we will consolidate for higher for room up. So this big consolidation zone here is what we held. And that's what I was looking at. We always look left, look for these big congestion areas. And I said we'd have a hard time breaking here, which again we did. None of this is even prediction. I mean, this is literally. I hate to say this is what would have happened no matter what, but I feel like this is how just markets essentially work. Like they extremely rarely just sell off. Even when the coronavirus BS happened, even that. That's what I'm saying. Like even when that happened, right? It doesn't do it in one shot. Like see this consolidation area here, it starts selling off, but it bounced off here, right? It bounced off here. The market bounced off there before then going lower, and then it was just going lower because it broke all this support, right? It broke all this, so the next area was kind of testing here, and it did. See, it went to see this previous low here, 234. I know my camera's probably in the way, but you see here on the left, so I'll scroll the chart over. See that 234 area? It was right here. So it was in this area. So for some days, it kind of tried to bounce in here, and then finally went lower, tapped this, and went up. So every time it hits, it's like a rule of thumb. Every time it hits these previous areas of congestion, it's gonna take some time in there. It's gonna do some business. That's all it is. It's gonna do some business. Think about it. I mean, it's like this. Let's just say this is buying stuff off eBay, and this is an item you're trying to buy. Maybe you're trying to buy a watch off eBay. Keep it simple. And this is the price of the watch, but you know that you're trying to buy the watch here, at 325. The watch was at 358. Well, guess what? You and everyone else are trying to watch it at 325, and you missed out on it, right? So what are you gonna do when it comes back to that price? Like, oh, the watch is 325 again. I should buy it now before the price goes up again, right? Isn't that what you would think? And the answer is yes. And that is why the market looks the way it does. Because is that exact human psychology right there explains the movements of the market. Sure, that's not what drives the market. It's not just that. It's what moves it. Obviously, it's this gang. It's the big bankers. You know who's. I explain it so many times. It's so manipulated. But that's the general idea. Because even they understand that, and that's just how they play along with that. So that's why when S&P 500 came back to this kind of resistance area, it formed support. Right? So it's kind of doing the same here, So RSR, pretty much to draw this to a conclusion, I still don't see how it's in the middle of this range. Because you're probably wondering, is this good or bad? Right now, I wouldn't like to buy this just because I would wait for some kind of pullback. Because this could bear flag. Again, it's looking like maybe it wants to go higher. Because this is like the head and shoulders, and this is that shoulder that said, okay, if this shoulder gets higher than this shoulder, we look like we're on our way back up. That's what's going on now. But I just don't like how we're in the middle of this range here. So I'd rather wait for like a slight pullback, or maybe if it can even come up to 60 cents range, I might bet a little even higher, but let it kind of prove itself. It just got up here. It just got to this level. It hasn't consolidated here yet. You know what I'm saying? So we can still easily pull back down. So this is not the best value for me yet in terms of buying. And I guess I'll never buy this. Just to be transparent. And why? Because I just don't have the budget. I just don't. I'm not a crypto trader. That's literally why. I don't trade everything. Just because the chart looks good and I'm talking about it doesn't mean I'm gonna trade it or invest in it. This is just my opinion. It's nothing to do with I don't know what RSR does. I don't know what RSR is. I don't know what their technology is. To me, I don't even care. You know why I don't care? Because look at it. This tells me what about it. The technology is at least good enough to make people believe that it's worth, this much money. It's worth trading up here. People out there think it's worth this much. So since they think it's worth this much, it's worth this much. That's all I care about. They think and it's worth this much until it's not. And once it's not worth this much anymore, once it's worth, 2 cents, 3 cents, it's broken this pattern. I don't like it anymore. I keep it very simple. And that's because I don't hold this super long term. That's why. If I held it super long term for 5-10 years, then I would care what the technology is, right? I'd care about where it's headed in the future. And I know you're asking this question, you probably care about that. So unfortunately, I can't tell you. I don't know about what they're doing. Oh, no problem, Sebastian. Absolutely. I don't blame you for eating seeds. This is what school makes you want to do. I'm not trying to sound like a victim, man, but in school, I never am, but like in school, man, I feel like I wasn't picked on at all, but it was just like whenever I got in trouble, it was always some shit, someone else started, and I just finished it. And a lot of times it wasn't even physical. It was just like I said something to them, and I didn't want to get in trouble. Sure, of course, sometimes I didn't get in trouble, but I feel like every time, like I've never just like fucked with someone, right? I think maybe once or twice, just to be, a little jackass, a little kid, but like a couple times. But I wasn't like a bully or fucking with people, you know what I'm saying? The vast majority of the time I got in trouble was some shit that other people were doing, and I was just taking care of it, you know what I'm saying? So I say school's fucking stupid. They send you to school with all these fucking people you don't even like, and then, we're gonna look at this video Clifford shared. Homage TV. I don't know how to pronounce this word, I forgot. Homage, maybe either one, but The Lion Killer, Digital Clouds, about chemtrails.
Wave of water that came through the village, killing 35 people. Weather manipulation. It's been going on that long. They have strontium, they have barium, it's acidifying water, it's acidifying the land. The ability to generate precipitation, fog storms on Earth, to modify space weather, and the production of artificial weather, all are part of an integrated set of military technology.
They're spraying chemicals in nanoparticle form. The government is using HARP to be starting a storm. The water shortage is a topic they're complaining about, but they don't even want to stop it. They're creating the drought. Planes now make clouds when they spray out shit. You can see it cause it happens every day now, kid. You can read the patents and see what they say about this. They make towns sick, it ain't safe to stay around this. If they didn't mean to leave a trail that scatters in the sky, why am I seeing geometric patterns from the line? You're blind to the facts and afraid of the truth. Your mind's trapped careless with Morgellons disease. The executives of Wall Street get it paid for killer schemes, sending out a hurricane to devastate the Philippines. It's real meat, all the shit is just messed up, based on the technology of Nikola Tesla. Unless the people fucking wake up soon, we'll be consumed by the evil, then we're straight up doomed. I assume that you care about your family, your friends. We need to all work together so this tragedy ends. I see airplanes spraying shit on my town, television being used for conditioning now. No one even speaks about it like it isn't allowed. The sky's made of white snakes and digital clouds. I see airplanes spraying shit on my town, television being used for conditioning now. No one even speaks about it like it isn't allowed. The sky's made of white snakes and digital clouds. They get tornadoes to grow, make volcanoes explode, even giant tidal waves and hurricanes are controlled. Planes flown in the Gulf for spraying to fuel Katrina. They started earthquakes in Haiti and Fukushima. They seem to torture nations so their cash will increase. Different corporations profit from disaster relief, and the source of motivation now would have to be greed and domination of the planet from the land to the sea. Need to read about it and think of any reason that we'd allow it. Let's defeat it now or we'll be devoured by evil cowards. We think the powers in control are so untouchable, but with these guns I hold, I'll overload them with a bunch of holes. I crush skulls of the souls with corrupt goals. Climate control, turn California to a dust bowl. The whole world's falling prey to a few, and the only person who can still save it is you. I see airplanes spraying shit on my town, television being used for conditioning now. No one even speaks about it like it isn't allowed. The sky's made of white snakes and digital clouds. I see airplanes spraying shit on my town, television being used for conditioning now. No one even speaks about it like it isn't allowed. The sky's made of white snakes and digital clouds.
Oh, I was muted. That was really good. And I really hope to see more from this guy. It's amazing. I would share it on Twitter, but, you know, jackass Twitter fucking... no pun intended, jackass Twitter, yo, Jack Dorsey. But, you know... Look at this. I want to share... Oh, look. Yeah, let's make sure that you just get the basic HTML. Let's disable your JavaScript. I don't know why they're doing this. Just to share this. No, guys, they don't want this information getting out. They don't want this music getting out. What is this? Just share. Jesus. Sure, I can refresh the page and it'll work, but come on, man. Wow, look at this. Just to share this song? Oh my goodness, man. Because they don't want this information getting out, man. It's apparent. Sure, there could be a little glip in the system. Fuck all that. And guys, they're censoring this guy's channel. This one only has 1.28 thousand subscribers. Not even 2,000 subscribers. Definitely subscribe to him. I know Clifford already linked the video, but I linked his channel. That was really good. You know, good beat, good flow, good lyrics, good message. Free Dumb 74 DUMB. Yep, that's an amazing song. He also started sensing some crazy shit that you can't quite explain. Yeah, I gotta go, guys. I gotta go. I'll see what Clifford shared. Hopefully, if it's like a shorter video, I'll look at it. But I won't look at anything else. We talked even a bit about the market, but I'm saying more of the same, you know. But we'll finish up with what Peter's saying with RSR, and then where Clifford shared, and I'll be done. And I also like how some people left, so that means they got their fill. Grayscale looking into investing into RSR. This is gonna be huge. Yeah, you do hold a large amount. You're not a financial advisor. Yeah, I mean, and then I'm not either. Yep, me, guys, anyone know me, Peter? We're not financial advisors. We're just, you know, people who like markets, like trading. Yep. But I mean, yeah, why would you not have a large amount of something like this? Guys, when this stuff takes off, you guys make a bunch of money. I'll be happy. But don't feel like I missed out. Don't feel bad for me, guys. Trust me. I'll be trading small caps that are going from $1 to $2, $4 to $5, you know, $2 to $10, $5 to $15, you know, $4 to $8 every day or every other day. So, you know, never worry about me in the markets. I always have something to make a lot of money on. Well, not a lot, but just depending on how much I put in my risk. You know what I mean? I don't take a lot of dumb risk and stuff like that, but you know what I'm saying? Never worry about me. That's why I'm trying to help people out, right? Like I am fine. I am comfortable. My strategies keep developing my strategy. I am great. So if I can keep helping people, you know, figure out the markets and, you know, give them my opinion, I'll happily do that.
Item 5, general public comment.
California militia gives SFPD stand down orders. So can we give orders to the police department? And they're supposed to listen? Because if it was this easy, I'm all for. I mean, if it was harder, I'd still do it. But I'm saying if it was easy, we should be able to get a lot of people to do this. A nationwide stand down order. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna play this, but also get ready for back to work at the same time. But I'll try listening in as best I can.
Item 5, general public comment. The public is now welcome to address the commission regarding items that do not appear on tonight's agenda, but that are within the subject matter jurisdiction of the commission. Speakers shall address their remarks to the commission as a whole and not to individual commissioners or department or DPA personnel. Under Police Commission Rules of Order, during public comment, neither police or DPA personnel nor commissioners are required to respond to questions presented by the public, but may provide a brief response. Individual commissioners and police and DPA personnel should refrain, however, from entering into any debates or discussion with speakers during public comment. Please limit your comments to 2 minutes.
Thank you. Good evening.
Good evening. I'm a man called Clifford. I've spoken here before about the fact that the police are engaged in treason and that the fact that the police themselves are unlawful. They go against the Constitution. The Constitution of the United States, which is the supreme law of the land, was based on the Virginia Constitution and the Declaration of Rights. In Article 1, Section 13, it states, "A well-regulated militia, composed of the body of the people, trained to arms is the proper, natural, and safe defense of a free state, that standing armies, which would be the police, in times of peace should be avoided as dangerous to liberty, and that in all cases, the military should be under strict subordination to and governed by the civil powers." So while I know some people were concerned about tasers and the police getting tasers, I'm here to say that the police are unlawful, and that the only lawful action the police can take is to stand down. So whenever I come up here, I'm giving the SFPD stand down orders because their existence goes against the supreme law of the land. Constitution of California says the United States Constitution is the supreme law of the land, and as I said, it says standing armies should be prohibited. This violates Article 1, Section 8 of the U.S. Constitution, which says that Congress can only delegate funds for up to 2 years for any standing army. And so the police are acting in contradiction to the law. And so ironically, what is called law enforcement is in complete violation of the law. And that the militia, which is, when properly formed, the entire body of the people trained to arms, is the only legitimate and lawful law enforcement body of the United States. And that the police, once again, are engaged in treason by protecting and abating the enemies of the American people. As I said before, on May 17th, SFPD were protecting Ehud Barak. Anyone who knows anything about geopolitics knows that Israel, along with the United States, carried out the 9/11 attacks against the American people.
Thank you. Time's up. Next speaker.
Ooh!
Hey, Clyde. Welcome
Hey,
back.
Clifford, look at that. Look at that.
knows
They ushered his ass off quick. They're like, you said too much, Clifford. Since you mentioned Israel and America doing 9/11, they're like, oh, it's enough, sir. Look at this crap. Not what Clifford said, but what the court's doing. Guys, court is fucking stupid. Fuck court. I'm sick of the judicial system. This is why it's BS. Clifford's giving a really good speech explaining exactly why these people are treasonous, and he explains what happened 9/11. Oh, it's enough, sir. What do you mean it's enough? You can't speak the truth? BS. At least I'm glad you got this on. Watch, oh, look at conspiracy theorists. At least, I'm glad I didn't call you that, but that's because I'm glad I didn't see general public comment. At least they didn't say anything silly, you know what I mean?
Full, lawful law enforcement body of the United States. And that the police, once again, are engaged in treason by protecting and abating the enemies of the American people. As I said before, on May 17th, SFPD were protecting Ehud Barak. Anyone who knows anything about geopolitics knows that Israel, along with the United States, carried out the 9/11 attacks against the American people.
Thank you. Time's up. Next speaker.
Unbelievable.
Hey, Clyde. Welcome back.
Thank you, Thomas Jefferson.
I hope, was that police? Hopefully he wasn't laughing at Clifford. Look at these people laughing at him? Or she was blowing her nose or something. Are they laughing at the truth?
Time's up. Next speaker.
Okay,
Hey,
maybe
Clyde,
not.
welcome.
This guy, is he smirking? Yeah, because they know. They know. The ones sitting up here are the ones laughing. I thought it was her at first. I think she was just clearing her mouth later on, but it's just sick, man. Like, we live in a sick fucking world. And guys, and think about it. He literally went there to the courts where the police operate out of, said, "You guys are committing treason." He right in a courtroom in a court of law, and look what happened after that. Oh, it's enough, sir. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? Clever again. What you did is excellent. I wish more people would do this. Right. I'm just saying is like these people don't care about the law. They don't obey the law. They have us the slaves under their fucking law, and they don't follow it at all. They commit treason daily, and they're allowed to by the Jesuit order. That's what we need to fucking fight back. This is what everyone's like, oh, we should not fight. We should be peaceful and be chill. This is why we can't do it. I'm glad Clifford did it. Clifford went there. He tested it. He said, "Look, I'm gonna talk to you guys about it. We'll try talking it through." That didn't work. Well, you know what I'm saying? Because everyone's wearing diapers on their face. Gavin Newsom's still the governor, acting by the numbers. So we need to fight back. We need to go and say enough's enough. We tried the talking way. We tried the respectful way. Clifford just did it. Who did that? That was Clifford Eberhardt in the chat. He's been a long time member of this community. There's a book out about the black racism in America contrived by the Jesuits. Is that guilty conceit? Yes, guilty conceit. That made them laugh. Duper's delight. Yes, 100% guilty conceit. That's why people are sick. The guy couldn't even hold his fucking smirk, man. And then they said that's enough time because as soon as he mentioned that, it would do the little ding sound, and then he knocked them off. Like, dumb. 3,000-pound TV. Yeah, it's a lot of weight for a lot of propaganda. Man, just imagine carrying. I know, Jane, you probably weren't the one carrying that, but imagine having to carry that big ass TV. Maybe you did carry it, but I mean, all just to watch some propaganda on it, some fake ass sports. You think that's even the mockery? Think about the big ass TV. What are those big TVs? Is a big, not even the big fat heavy ones. Big mockery, man. Like, you're gonna carry this big old thing and watch some fake sports. God. Excited. Yeah, the mockery is infuriating. Yeah, he's been in the Gematria community. I mean, he's been here longer than I have. He's been in this chat for even for a while. Like, he's been watching these streams for some months now, which is awesome. Get your South India husband to get into Gematria. He was amazing. I think with time, anyone can get into Gematria because it's right there in your face. Yeah, I'm tired too, Charisse. I mean, the stream's about to end. I gotta go back to work. And if I don't end, I'll just keep going, and then I won't get anything done. You just say it's there. Oh, it's doing nothing. Cathode ray tube. It's old, fat, heavy ones. Oh, there's probably a lot of parts in there. You could probably sell it for parts. Maybe have whoever wants the parts come and get the parts out of it, or take it apart yourself and sell the parts. That's a lot of fun to do. I like to do stuff like that. Keep the parts that you sell them or use them for some other project. Especially if it's an older model. Yep, taxes are unconstitutional. Yeah, guys. I mean, I hate because I wish I want someone to prove me wrong on this, but I just honestly think that the police, the Jesuits, this gang are just above the law. Like, the Constitution just does not apply to them at all. It always applies to the slaves, the citizens of this corporation. That's why the police can get away with treason. That's why. Prince Philip, he moved hospitals. See, thanks a lot, Ellis. That was on the front page too. We never talked about that. So we'll look at that and we'll be done. We have to talk about that. He moved hospitals and specific dates, and the names of the hospitals are important. Okay. Thanks, Ellis. We'll look at that. That'll be the last thing we'll do. So anyone just joined us, the encore is the last bit. We'll look at the Prince Philip hospitals. Probably should take you 5 minutes. We're not even looking at this Garland confirmation advances out of committee. I don't even know what this is. Ford vote. Just, Capitol Hill, DC, yes. No, fuck. Stupid. Alright, I'm closing. We're starting afresh. Closing all tabs but the chat and this CNN. You see what froze that? I swear it's their stupid pop-up. Oh yeah, you want to have ads on our site? Although we print all the money? Although we buy the dips on RSR USD and we're manipulating that as well, you want to keep giving us ads? Although we're manipulating Bitcoin and everything. God, man. 54 Judge will order 54. But I want to look at the thing with Prince Philip. Just bear with me for a second. Maybe I'll miss the video length there. I guess you can check that out later if you want to see the video length. Here we go. One school shooting. Come on, man. We gotta talk about this too, though. Indians return their 18-month strong diaspora. Is Indian 18? This is what happens. This is terrible, man. We're speed running this stuff because I'm not leaving. I'm not gonna let these up either. This will be a. Whoa, fuck it. I'll stop talking. Indian 33, 39, 51. Indians. Yeah, we're done with that one. But school shooting. We're talking about Prince Philip too. But this might be speak quicker, real quick. Arkansas 1225, 643 YVE. Okay, we'll talk about this later because there's already a lot here. This is the preview. They're at Pine Bluff because they're bluffing. $29, $42, $24, $65, death $25. There's no shooting numbers in today's date numerology, but school shooting. There's no 27s either today. But there's 90. Today's date with 9 life lesson number. It's the same thing. School shooting. Alright, we'll come back to that. Let's talk about Prince Philip. Because I don't want to rush the school shooting one. Prince Philip moved to new hospital to treat infection. 136. Oh man. I'll try my absolute best to get all this done in 10 minutes. I think it's a fair time. By 2:10 I should be done with the entire stream and be fine. Minute 37, Authority 137, Prince 38, England 33, 137 to 33rd Prime, Prince Philip. Will he make it to May 13th? You know, he could also die May 13th, 13/5. September 9th also. And then March 6th. So if you see what I just did, I just converted the numbers to dates to think of what's going to happen. I know someone asked what's this gang's next plan. So I don't have more to say on that right now, at least with the time constraint, but at least you can see what's going to happen maybe on March 6th with this guy. Let's see what's going to happen. Is he going to die March 6th? Is he going to have more information on him? Philip 92, 2970. You said the dates, he got moved. And the name of the hospital. We already saw Wales at the King Edward Hospital. We already saw that. He's 99 years old right now. So we'll go back to... Yeah, man, I'm probably going to butcher this, man, but it doesn't help that I'm rushing it. And if I don't rush it, this will take a long time. But look, I mean, look what they're doing here. February 17th, there was 60 numerology. I know death in the ALW Kabbalah equals 60. I don't use the Kabbalah ciphers often, but I know that cipher is very, very relevant. ALW Kabbalah, death 60. Today's now 60 numerology. What else are they doing? It's another 24. 14 days and 13 nights there. St. Bartholomew's Hospital, also in London. You know, killing 74 like London. St. Bartholomew's Hospital, 92. Oh my goodness. They went too fast. Prince Philip's 204. Yeah, so I hope you guys are maybe decoding this with me in your head. I'm just kind of getting the numbers out. I should be done with this stream right now. I'm going way too long. But I'd rather cover this and kind of talk about it, and we can pull the numbers and kind of talk about it than do nothing at all. At least document it, jog someone's mind. Maybe they see something else that I'm probably gonna miss. But again, guys, sooner than you think, I'll be done. Working every day, and I'll be able to do this more often. on the weekdays, especially because I really love those on the weekdays, especially because a lot of people are around and it's like their main BS news, day to day crap. This is a good time to put this stuff out. But turns 100 in June. When we get to June 3rd, and then the slow stuff isn't helping either. Saying, and I might just stop talking. Cause I'm like trying to talk out and do this at the same time, and it's just like Bartholomew. I could not spell that, but I probably could now that I think about it. But copy and paste, you gotta do that in this if you can. It helps. Saint Bartholomew with the Jesuit order. I should have just done it from his birthday to begin with. I'm sure that's where they put the main number. What they like to do. I'm probably missing good chats about this right now, but it's whatever, I guess. Prince Philip Hospital. You gotta be kidding me, man. This must be synced up with him at something. Why can't I just find the actor? There we go. This one. June 10th, 1921. I hope he makes it to his birthday. If he dies June 3rd, that'll be bad. Well, because Prince Philip 60th. Wait, see, I might have spelled his name wrong. There we go. There's one L, so excuse when I said Prince Philip. Well, I didn't even say any of these numbers good, so I didn't even say this out. But excuse this one. There's one L in his name, so this 84, 147. Ignore that. So obviously you rush this shit. June 10th. Because I'm sighing because it's just the same BS from the gang. I mean, this is just another one of their actors, and all England probably thinks this guy's legit. Like, yeah, sure, he's a probably legit prince, but I mean, they think he's like he's not an actor. They don't think that he takes orders from the Catholic Church. That's the thing. He does. Today is 101 days from his birthday. God, man. 14 weeks and 3 days. Hospitalized 144. See, this is the hospitalized number I always look for. Moving hospitals, 14 weeks, 4 days from his birthday. I mean, if we don't get anything else, at least we get this. Hospitalized 144, 63. Prince Philip 63. Jesuit order 144, 63. Three months, 10 days. And that's the thing, it's 3 months, 10 days from his birthday. On 3/1, like I'm like, okay, well, why? Like that's one. I don't think I'll be able to figure it out though. I don't think I have time to find that one out. Prince, no. Philip, no, it's not Philip either. Philip's 38 with the H exception though, reversing. Also, man, tomorrow UK 32. Tomorrow's 3/2. Oh, guys, here's a prediction. Saturnian Day for sure. The 9th. Guys are going to go ham on the 9th and September 3rd. Why would they not? Why on 3/9? And there'll probably be some shooting by the number. Shooting 53, kill 17. I think shooting 107, kill 17. There's a 33, 60, race war 33, Afro 68. So this is kind of like more of a hodgepodge. Nothing really with these numbers all kind of goes together. But you have that 9321, and that alone is what they're gonna do things with. So next Tuesday, Saturnian rituals. Donald Trump will be on the front page for sure. Oh yeah, 100%. Oh my god, you guys! If you want the next big Donald Trump day, like today, if we're not talking about Donald Trump, because we saw him on the front page as soon as we started the stream, and it was over. So the next big day with Donald Trump will be next. Wait, we might have some days before that too. But Tuesday will be a big day with Donald Trump. Mark the calendar. March 9th, 2021. Donald Trump will be front page, front and center. He'll be. I guarantee you this. Why not? Donald J. Trump 68. Donald John Trump 68. And then it's 9321. Saturday 9321. 9/3. 2021. And we see how they take every opportunity they can to do Saturnian rituals with the actor. There's no way they won't do it. It's just impossible. If that's I would even bet. If someone made me make a bet, I would. But you be careful because you probably lose that bet. So I'll save you the trouble. I would not bet against that. You see how they do it all the time. They did it today. So, man, hey Ellis, I hope that's all right with right now with the Prince Philip example. I mean, I'm trying to, maybe look at this again because we can always look at this tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we'll look more at this guy. I think that would be fair because tomorrow's 3/2 UK 32, so we can even talk about this tomorrow just to theme it. But then they'll probably talk more about Neuro anyway. What does Britain equal? See, I don't know Britain's numbers, which is bad. I should know Britain's numbers because they use them all the time. Britain 53. Maybe next Tuesday we can see them too. Maybe next Tuesday we can see them as well. Great Britain 61. He's born June 10th. And then I guess British. Sure. These I kind of take secondary, right? I always go for like, sure, if they specifically use this, it matters, right? But like, just kind of worries about Britain, UK, England. We know this one, United Kingdom with the Game of Thrones numbers. 65, 70. I know I miss the United Kingdom pattern in this. I can already tell. I don't think I'm gonna look for it though. I think I'll just say it is what it is, and let me do the hospital again. And then we'll be. Then I got the school. Still gotta do the school shooting, man. Oh my goodness, man. This is just. God, man. I'm running out of time. Yeah, we're gonna do school shooting. I mean, we see why he's here from his brother. It's like we didn't solve this. It's just there's just more to it that I could have explained, but I just didn't. One last thing, Duke of Edinburgh. Isn't that Scotland? Scottish Rite Freemasons. Oh, there we go. Here's another big low-hanging fruit thing they did that I'm glad, like, perfect. See, Duke of Edinburgh 78, 75, like Scottish Rites. This is a riddle. And once we do this, we at least ironed out one of the riddles. They did more riddles here too, but this is at least one of them that I can be content with. Duke of Edinburgh equals 78, 75. Scottish Rite 78, 75. See, Scottish Rite 78, 75. Edinburgh's in Scotland. Maybe I can finally see if I'm saying it right. See? Capital city of Scotland. So the clincher is the 143 from his birthday. That's what I'm getting at. Oh my god, with a 32 council area, Scottish 32. See? So I'm not going to pronounce it like the Scots do. Watch enemy click on this.
Edinburgh.
Okay, well, Edinburgh, right? Scotland. One of its 32 council areas. So Scottish Rite 78, 75, like Duke of Edinburgh. Guys, I'm American, sorry guys, I can't talk like that right now. I'm gonna sound like a fucking idiot. But I hope you get it. And then Scottish equals 32 council areas, right? And then this is what? 14 weeks and 3 days from his upcoming birthday. He's changing hospitals. See? 14 weeks and 3 days. Masonry 39, 3 months, 9 days. Mason 26, 101 to 26 prime. And then 14 weeks and 3 days. Scottish Rite of Freemasonry 143. All I had to do was just click in my head that he's an actor from Edinburgh. Well, he's acting representing this place. So because of that, and I saw the 143 from his birthday, it just blew that wide open. And there you go. So this is definitely a ritual from the Scottish Rite Freemasons. But real quick, Pine Bluff. We're going to the school shooting now. We're gonna have to be done. I can't do any more encores. We would have been done if there was no school shooting stuff. Because now we gotta do this. Pine Bluff 46. God, man. Okay, I think we're already. This is gonna be pretty easy then. At least they're making it easy for us. Pine Bluff 44, like shooting, right? Pine Bluff 46, like sacrifice. And was school shooting 199? No, that was something else. But it's 64 to reflection. Oh, it is 199. See, guys, I'm going so fast that it's literally in my face. And maybe that's an attestament. These people, think about the fake sports, work, all these distractions around, and they can't notice anything. That may be a fucking attestament how these people are getting away with half this shit. People can't notice a goddamn thing in this world because they're always in a rush. I'm so busy. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I'm doing it. You know, their heads exploding with all this garbage to fucking do because all this shit doesn't even fucking matter, honestly. Because at the end of the day, this is what fucking matters. Until we crack this shit in front of the world and people wake the fuck up, we can fight back. I mean, you know what I'm saying? These gangs can keep doing their BS. So 199 days, or not. See, I'm going to start over. School shooting 199, the 46 prime. The name of the place, Pine Bluff. See, Pine Bluff shooting. I'm looking at the title. You want to look at the titles also of the propaganda. They put, you know, the little headline in there. It's coded. One student hurt in school shooting in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. So I want to see what statehood Arkansas is. This could be synced up with Bill Clinton as well, who's from there. I think he's from Little Rock. Either that or he represented it. You know, kind of how Obama reps Chicago. Bush reps Texas. The 25th state, death 25. Isn't this updated at the 25th minute of the hour, if I remember? Yeah, 1225, the 25th state, death 25. Man. Is it really? Oh, it's 2. Okay, I thought it was 3 something, man. Where'd time go? 643, YVE. We kind of already saw that, but I didn't say much on it. 643 is 119 prime, though, isn't it? I think it is. Saturn 119. Oh, it's 17. Oh, it's 117 prime. Excuse me, 117 prime. Because Ohio State likes to use this number. So 117 prime. I know Central Intelligence Agency equals that. Maybe that's what they're going for because that's what's putting this out for sure. It's this CIA ritual. Sheriff right there. 643 YVE. Okay, keeping those up. Which means 47 with the D exception. Law enforcement officers standing around doing nothing. One student was hurt in a shooting that is being called an isolated incident. This is coded at Watson Chapel Junior High, Watson. At least it's not in Texas, but I know Arkansas is kind of close. Isolated incident, 73, the 21st prime, 2021. 163, that 38 prime. Deathly murder, 38. I don't care if no one died or not, but they always put those 38 death claim murder numbers on these anyway. Watson Chapel Junior High. Because this is a drill. They're passing off as real, probably. Watson Chapel Junior High, 113. Like dishonest. Look at 112, because this is synced up with SH. I'll write it out. If I say it, they're gonna probably strike me. But S, like the squirrel from SpongeBob. Cheeks, the squirrel is his friend with the squirrel, and then Captain, Cheeks Captain. SH, 112. Adam Lanza, 112 pounds. And now the name of this place, 112. Again, just this example alone, I'm content. Like, if I have to leave, literally, I do have to leave right now. But if they just drag my arm, oh, see, this is terrible, guys. I'm already doing so bad right now. This is not working. Yeah, guys, it is what it is. But and it sucks that my computer's muted too over there, so they've probably been talking this whole time. Yeah, it's whatever, man. That's what life is sometimes. Pine Bluff, about 45 miles south of Little Rock. Little Rock. I guess your homework is to see how much is synced up with Bill Clinton. Look, Little Rock. Why are they telling you this? Little Rock, 44, 53, like shooting. You have a Catholic 145. Come on, man. This is by the numbers. And shooting's also 46 with the H exception. Like Little Rock is 64. School shooting 119 to 46 prime. So here, another school shooting by the numbers. Guys, you see how I'm trying to go back to work. I'm in a rush doing this. Barely getting through it because I'm just like not thinking straight. And you see how we're still seeing how obvious it is. I mean, again, these are all experiments. That's why I like this. These are all test cases. You can be distracted, not paying attention, doing other things, and still see how it's by a code. You know, Watson with the death numbers. Watson Chapel, chapel like church. With the 56. This is still is the S exception at this point, but 47 Society of Jesus 187 56. There's gonna be a 137 47. Yeah, that's a really good name. Watson Chapel. But guys, you don't have to be Sherlock Holmes or Watson to figure out that the Society of Jesus are the ones doing this by the numbers. A developing story, good. Well, we gotta do the propaganda refresh then. Sometimes I wonder, is it how I talk fast and mumble sometimes, and not put this in my title is why I might get a strike for this. I always wonder that. Like, do I bypass their stupid algorithm by like not talking so clearly? I don't do it on purpose. I try my best to. It's just I talk fast sometimes, and then when I'm not focused, it just happens. But maybe that's fucking helping me. Maybe it just confuses the shit out of their fucking. Because if you turn on captions, if you turn closed captioning on, it's not gonna match what I'm saying. It's just it's just a theory at this point of why they're not striking me like this. But I'm gonna be thankful for that right now. So we're gonna close it off. Yeah, guys, I gotta go right now. I've gone way too long. I know you guys don't care, but I gotta go right now. But it's definitely worth it. To me, putting this information out, it's worth it. I can still get shit done. I got plenty of time. Yep. So quick to send, just so slow to apologize. Yeah, hope you as well, Nikki. Thanks for being here. I'm glad you joined. I know you probably joined while I was talking a bunch, but really glad to see you. Good to having you back. And yeah, I will enjoy the rest of my day. I will. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna go right now. Before my yeah, let's just go. I'll go, guys. Thanks, guys. I'll catch you later. Cindy, maybe I'll click this, look at it later, but I can't even look at this right now. But Cindy, I appreciate you sharing. You share things a lot. I really appreciate you doing that. 'Cause you share a lot of good things. So thank you. Watson, they've been on a roll with the Suns. Good call, Sebastian. Thanks a lot for that. Thanks for being here as well, Sebastian. Welcome to the stream. Really good seeing you. I look forward to seeing you again next time as well. See you guys in Zach's stream. Peace out, guys.